Cultural diversity. That's exactly what we're going to speak about today. And we're going to talk about cultural diversity because there are a lot of vocabulary that we still aren't sure about. And there are many ways that we can express ourselves when talking about cultural diversity. Now, what I need for you to do first thing is to like, comment, and subscribe before we get into this wonderful topic. Have you done it? Fantastic. I thank you in advance. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about some key vocabulary words that we can use when talking about cultural diversity. Now, the first word that we're going to use when talking about cultural diversity is fancy. Fancy. When I fancy on doing something, it means I feel like doing something. I feel like it. For example, today I fancy on going to the park. I fancy on going to the park. Fancy, feel like. I feel like going to the park. That's a wonderful word that you can use, a different word that you can use when talking about cultural diversity. Another word that you can use is converse. A lot of people make the mistake by saying conversate, but actually the verb is to converse. I feel like I am conversing with you at the moment, even though I'm making a video. See, we can have a conversation or we can also converse. Conversation is the noun. Converse is the verb. Yeah? Let's move on. Downplay. Downplay. When you downplay something, it's making something lesser than it actually is, if that makes sense. Okay. So we can talk about how the coronavirus at the beginning, it's such a terrible topic to always bring up, but it's recent, it's relevant. The coronavirus at the beginning, they downplayed the coronavirus because they didn't think it was so serious. They downplayed it by saying it was just an ordinary flu, when in actuality, it was a little bit more serious. They shouldn't have downplayed it the way that they did, but it happens. The next word that we're talking about, which is very important when talking about cultural diversity, is culinary. Why? Because we love to eat. We love eating. Eating is a very, very important part of culture. So when we talk about the culinary cuisine of Italy, when we talk about the culinary cuisine of Italy or the culinary parts of India or the culinary parts of Spain, we're talking about the food. All right. The next word that we can use is vast. 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 It's a very deep word. It's a very important word because we use so many other words instead of vast. And it's such a beautiful word to use instead of big or enormous or huge. We know that we also have vast. Vast. It means beyond enormous, humongous, vast. Learn that word and impress your teachers and your examiners. Another word that we can use is prestige, right? Prestigious is the adjective. All right. Now, prestige is something that has built its importance along a period of time. Okay? When we talk about universities, we can talk about prestigious universities like Oxford University in England or Harvard University in the United States. These are all prestigious universities. They all have prestige. All right. So these are some new words that you can use while talking about cultural diversity. So now I'm going to give you some examples on the words that we have just learned. This is actually something that I wrote personally, so I hope you enjoy it. The first thing that we need to talk about is the culinary scene in Italy. It has a vast selection of food to choose from. If you fancy having desserts, there is no place like Sicily. If you fancy having a glass of wine, there is no better place than Matera. Just having the opportunity of watching and admiring the Sassi while conversing with a loved one or a friend. Yes, I said Matera. Please do not downplay Basilicata. The region has gained even more prestige thanks to Matera being the cultural capital of 2019. Now it's your turn. Answer these questions in the comments. Is your country linguistically diverse? Answer in the comments. What language is widely spoken in your country? Answer in the comments. Can you tell me some things that are entirely self-supporting in your country? Answer in the comments. I can't wait to see your responses. If you think this video may help someone, please share it. Share it in Facebook groups. Share it on your friends' pages. Share it in the classrooms. It's an honor for me. I will see you next time. Okay? Please like, comment, and share. I can't wait to meet you. Thank you again. Hey guys, if you want some more exercises and you want to practice on the topic of cultural diversity, this wonderful worksheet by Lingua House, right, is just marvelous. I will put a link in the description below so you can download the worksheet and you can work on this by yourselves. If you have any questions, just send me a message and comment me below. Much love.